And they're off. The Democratic Convention is underway in Chicago. Last month, there were concerns that this event may be delayed. Many feared the convention would descend into chaos. In July, President Joe Biden's campaign was falling apart. Eventually, he had to bow out of the race due to concerns over his age and health. His exit could have triggered an open fight for the nomination, but that's not happened. Instead, it has re-energized the Democrats. The party rallied around Kamala Harris, projecting a united front. Her nomination is now a mere formality. She has both the money and the political momentum needed to see her through. And this was evident when Harris made a surprise appearance at the convention today.
This is going to be a great week. And I want to kick us off by celebrating our incredible President Joe Biden.
Harris will make her speech on Thursday, the last day of the convention, when she will formally accept the Democratic nomination. The first day was about Joe Biden. He delivered what is being seen as his farewell speech. The president was introduced by his wife, First Lady Jill Biden, and his daughter, Ashley Biden. And the president was visibly emotional. Biden's speech was highly anticipated, but he was scheduled to speak last. Other leaders like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Hillary Clinton spoke before him. And to make matters worse, Biden's speech was delayed by several hours. He started speaking only at around 11:30 p.m. local time, which is well past what U.S. networks consider prime time. So did the Democrats snub Joe Biden here? Well, that doesn't seem to be the case. Reports say that the event was simply running behind schedule and Biden's speech was on expected lines. He began by defending his track record as president.
Because of you, we've had one of the most extraordinary 4 years of progress ever, period. When I say we, I mean Kamala and me. Just think about it. COVID no longer controls our lives. We've gone from economic crisis to the strongest economy in the entire world.
But more significant were Biden's attacks on Donald Trump. He did not pull the punches. Biden called Donald Trump, and I'm quoting, a loser who is dead wrong. He countered Trump's claims on issues like crime, immigration, and gun violence. He said America is better off without Donald Trump. He also highlighted Trump's legal troubles, calling him a convicted felon.
When he talks about America being a failing nation, he says we're losing. He's the loser. He's dead wrong. Trump continues to lie about crime in America, like everything else. Guess what? On his watch, the murder rate went up 30%, the biggest increase in history. Violent crime has dropped to the lowest level of more than 50 years. And crime will keep coming down when we put a prosecutor in the Oval Office instead of a convicted felon.
A convicted felon versus a prosecutor. That is the narrative that the Democrats are trying to build. They want to highlight Donald Trump's conviction. He was convicted for falsifying business records, and he faces multiple criminal cases. The Democrats are repeatedly reminding voters about this and contrasting it with the track record of Kamala Harris as the Attorney General of California. Biden also doubled down on this message. He called on the Democrats to unite and beat Donald Trump.
It's been the honor of my lifetime to serve as your president. I love the job, but I love my country more. In 2024, we need you to vote. We need you to keep the Senate. We need you to win back the House of Representatives. And above all, we need you to beat Donald Trump.
Biden received loud cheers for that, but not everyone was cheering him. A massive protest has cast a shadow on the Democratic Convention. Several pro-Palestinian protesters gathered at the venue. They're raising their voice against Israel's war in Gaza and Joe Biden's support to Israel for this war. They put up banners inside the convention hall, banners like this one. It says, "Stop arming Israel." It was put up by a delegate from Michigan. He was raising his voice against the Democratic platform, that is the party's manifesto for this election. He was demanding an end to U.S. military support for Israel.
We are trying to get people to vote against the platform because the platform fails to address the issue about disarmament, about the arms embargo.
There were protests outside as well. Thousands of people had assembled just blocks from the convention venue. They said the Democrats have failed to keep Israel's excesses in check. In fact, many protesters singled out Kamala Harris, saying that they won't vote for her unless she commits to an arms embargo on Israel.
Kamala Harris has expressed her sympathies for the Palestinian people and what they're going through, but nice words is not enough. We want action.
Well, I definitely will not be voting for Kamala. She's been his right-hand man, and we've heard her stance on Israel.
Unless Harris and Walz show something that to me is tangible, I cannot vote for Harris, and I certainly won't vote for Trump.
On his part, Joe Biden tried to address the issue. He said a ceasefire is coming, but that, it seems, was not good enough for the protesters. They're expected to continue their demonstration throughout this convention. And this highlights a significant challenge for Kamala Harris. She may be nominated unopposed, but that's only half the battle won. To become the U.S. president, she needs to win over the undecided voters, those who are still on the fence. Without their support, winning the presidential race would be tough.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for a future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Obviously today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies.